Hey everybody, this is the momentous occasion of Finn Edwards attempting to use his brain to stop the evil broods of Yog-Sothoth. This is going to be tough. I made some changes to my deck that you can see right here. Zebulon, Hypochondria, added by the story effects. Upgraded my sneak attack to level 2 to get ready for the boss fight if we make it through this one. And then I got rid of one of our unexpected courages and added a Key of Ys, because the card seems strong. The card seems incredibly strong. And if it helps me fight these monsters with my brain, then that's the ticket. That's what we're going to try. So during setup, I warned the villagers to go away. Did everything else. Rampaging creatures. Oh, as always, I'll show you. I have the Powder Viv and Ghazi out. These are my starting cards, so my down there for my resources. Reports of terrifying entities wreaking havoc across the countryside have caused the citizens of Dunwich to panic. Worse, the creatures seem to be invisible to the naked eye. Great. At the end of the enemy phase, move each brood one space at random, or towards one random location. The monsters tearing through Dunwich County are immune to traditional weapons. Only by reciting a particular incantation can the creatures be defeated. First, you must search the rooms of Wilbur Whatley's home in order to find the final sections of the otherworldly script. Only investigators in Whatley runes can spend the two clues per investigator to advance. So what are we looking for? We're looking for Leo DeLuca. Leo DeLuca is always good news in our opening hand because we get additional actions. We're looking for Moxie. We're looking for Key of Ys. We're looking for anything that makes it so we can actually use our brain power. So let's hope for the best. What do we got here? Okay, well, we have 2 copies of Moxie. We have a Leo DeLuca and a Lockpick. So I think I'm going to, and an Unexpected Courage. I'm going to keep 1 Moxie, 1 Leo, 1 Lockpicks, because getting clues seems good. I'm going to put the other 2 aside and draw 2 new cards. We got a Lone Wolf and a Think on Your Feet. Okay. Shuffle all this up. And let's get the show on the road. So I think action 1 and 2 are going to be doing that, and then we're going to get Leo. And then with my final action, I think we're going to investigate. We're going 4 to 2. 0, that's enough to grab a clue. Sick. Off to a good start. So my goal is to kill 1 creature. If I can kill 1 of the 3 creatures I have in the game, I'm happy. As far as I'm concerned, that's a success. We'll have to see what happens otherwise, but we'll go. So enemy phase. This creature's going to move 1 space in a random area, and he moves towards Blasted Heath. So, sorry, at the end of the enemy phase. So this guy's going to move towards where I am, because that's the quickest route. Well, thanks, guy. You jerk. Let's place a Doom on... Oh, sorry, we all then draw a card and gain a resource. We got to do that as well. Ooh, we got my Finn's Trusty 38. So we're going to be wanting to get through our deck ASAP with all this. So, Doom advances. Evil card is Assorted of Silence. So we want to get out of Dunwich Village. Action number 1 is going to be a free evade. Let's hope that this goes well, because if it does, that'll just be easy. It did go well, so this guy will be evaded. So that was free action. Let's go to the 10-acre meadow. 2 and 3. Our next action, we're going to play a Lone Wolf, but I'm going to keep it down here. It's not that important. Just to get those resources going, which will be especially good for the Moxie once battle time begins. That's action number 3, is we're going to investigate here. 4 minus 2 is 2, so we'll grab a clue. And then action number 4, let's move to the Whatley Ruins. Each investigator in the Watley rune gets -1 brain. So we have 2 brains here, huh? 0 brains here, huh? 2 clues. We'll advance. Check the campaign log. If Dr. Armitage survived, he did. There! Armitage sighs a breath of relief, jotting down the last phrases of the formula. I have translated the last of it. He shudders as he hands you the script, the words conjuring forth memories of his battle with the creature. I hope this is the last time I'll have to read it, he admits. But if we do nothing, the end result will be much, much worse. Each investigator puts into play 1 copy of esoteric formula. This is what allows us to fight with our brains instead of our fists. I'm going to once again put that in front of me because there's really no relevant information for you. They must be destroyed. With the formula in hand, you finally have the means to destroy the creatures wrecking havoc in Dunwich, but only if you can survive long enough. Defeat as many Brood of Yogg-Sothoth enemies as you can. If there are no copies of Brood of Yogg-Sothoth in play or set aside, advance. Alright, we'll do our best. This guy stands up and he's going to move. He's going towards 10 Acre Meadow. He's following me. Draw a card, gain a resource. Ooh, the Necronomicon. That's going to be really good with this Moxie. Maybe we get ready to fight this guy next turn. Because we're going to be gaining resources like crazy. Doom advances. We draw an evil card. It's Dissonant Voices. We can't play assets or events. So that answers that question. Great. Start a turn, we're going to gain a resource. Well, we'll investigate here. 4-2. Oh my god, -3. We'll investigate here again. That's going to give us a clue. So what else do we want to do on this turn? I mean, I would love to draw cards because I'm digging for the key. If I get the Key of Yeast, everything's great. I mean, like, I have this Moxie in my hand, which is pretty sick. So it's a tough question. I think we are just going to investigate again. Yeah, we'll grab that clue, which is great because we're going to be hunting this guy down and trying to kill him. Final action, I think we're going to move into Cold Spring Glen. Each enemy in Cold Spring Glen gets -1 evade. I can lure a creature into the trees and place 2 of their clues on an abomination enemy. The Brood of Yogg-Sothoth, he can't come down here, right? Oh, he can come down here. Ah, you can move to either, so let's just hope. I mean, even if he doesn't attack. It's at the end of the enemy phase. I dropped a card on the ground. Thank God for sleeves, right? Ugh. If he actually moves towards me, I think we'll just try to fight him. He's moving towards Dunwich Village. Howdy, partner, is what he says when he enters there. We're going to gain a resource and draw a card. I would love it for it to be the Key of Yeast. It's a backstab. Which is good for when the other monsters show up here. Oh, second, I gotta open a booster pack in my Marvel Puzzle Quest. Doom advances. Evil card. Test Brain True. Increase Brain 2. Increase the skill test difficulty by 1 for each damage on you. So it's just Brain 2. This Dissonant Voices is gone. Yeah, just Brain 2, huh? Oh man, can you imagine if we got a +1 here? How great that would be? We didn't. Reveal another token. Ooh, this could be 3 horror if we fail. We fail, so we take 3 horror. So we're going to take 2, and our good friend Leo's going to take 1. That's a bit brutal. That's a bit bad. Opening the booster. Cool. It's a new card. That's all we want, right? That's all we want. God dang. That sucks. Okay, our turn. resource. Alright, I think it's time for the Necronomicon for action number 1. Once again, it's not as pertinent to you, so I'm just going to leave it down here. Action number 2 and 3, I think we're just going to pump resources out. And then action number 4, we'll draw a card. It's a lucky. That's lucky. On a turn, this guy moves. Once again, if he moves towards me, I think we're in a fine position. Because Moxie's fast. And he's moving to the Blasted Heath. So, Blasted Heath is connected, so he moves up here. Now, he's on the other side of the world. We're going to gain a resource and draw a card. A stealth. Really good, actually, here. Stealth is very good for what we want to do. Doom advances, and we get an evil card. Alright, so this Brood of Yog-Sothoth. So what I'm going to do is denote him with dice. Do I have my dice bag nearby? I don't. Oh, yeah, here it is. So this guy is going to be Brood of Yog-Sothoth number 1, and he has this attached to him. Okay, he's getting stronger. He has 3 health now. We'll gain one of these to start. So I think it's time for us to start chasing this guy down. So is it better? Excuse me. All right, I think we're going to take one more turn to get ready. We have a stealth. Doom's going to advance, which doesn't really do too much. As far as I know, I don't remember what's on the other side. I think we're going to want some of these... some of these clues. We'll grab 1. Go to 3. Action number 3 is we're going to grab another clue. Yeah, so we're just ready for if he moves into a place that we can put stuff on him. Especially with our stealth, we'll be able to do that really well. And then I think we're going to gain 2 more resources with the Necronomicon. Because we are corrupt, and we're going to do this. He moves. Let's see where he moves to. He's moving towards Dunwich Village. All right, he's coming down over here. Hello, I'm right here. And a turn, we're going to gain a resource and draw a card. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. The Key of Use. Okay. Let's get ready to try to have some fun. Doom advances. An old pickup truck rolls to stop along the weathered trails of Dunwich. The driver, Joe Osborne, calls out to you through a shattered driver's side window. The truck's engine's still running. "It's over at the Eric's farm!" he shouts. "Done blasted their place apart, poor Henry and Martha." You ask Osborne for the location of the Eric's homestead and confirms your worst fear. For that attack to have occurred recently, there must be more of the monsters on the loose. Shuffle this together. This is also gone. Zoop. And spawn one of the set-aside Brood of Yog-Sothoth. All right. I'm ready for war. I'm ready to fight these things. All right, where's this guy going to show up? Did I somehow flip all these? No, just the Dunwich Village one, the one that fell on the ground. He is going to appear at the Blasted Heath. Okay. Same rules apply. They get stronger later on, but we're not going to let that happen. Start a turn, we're going to gain one of these. Well, let's have some fun. Let's bring out the Key of Yeast. For action number 1. Man, these guys have 6 attack, huh? So we really got to go crazy. Well, I think it's also time to bring out Moxie. So I have Moxie here, but I'm going to put it down here in front of me. So that was one action. And Moxie is fast. How do we want to do this? Oh, sorry guys, this one requires a lot of thinking. Alright, so that was 1 to play the key. Moxie was fast. I think we're going to pump up the Necronomicon. I think I need 1 more turn to set up. We're just going to pump up the Necronomicon 2 more times. Because we're ready for war. And a turn. Alright, let's see how number 1 moves. He's going to move towards. He stays where he is. The other one, he goes towards. He moves towards 10 Acre Meadow, which is 1, 2, 1. Oh, so he goes to here. Dang. Ooh. That sucks. We're going to gain a resource and draw a card. We drew Pickpocketing. That could be good here. So having 2 of these guys kind of sucks. Let's place a Doom on this and advance. That's not advance, draw an evil card. Whippoorwill. So I think I'm going to play Think on My Feet to just get away from this Whippoorwill. Just because I think I need to start doing some stuff. I think we actually do come up here. And I think it's time to start fighting. So let's fight against this guy first, the weaker one. We're going to use the esoteric formula for action number 1. So that's 1 brain. I'm going to go up to, no, sorry, we're going to put the powder on him, I think. We're going to do the powder on this guy. I have an action window here, right? Oh, I can actually even do it during the fight. Determine skill of test. Okay. How many do I want to put on him? That's the question. If I do 1, I'm attacking for 3. Then I need to spend 5 of my clues. Now maybe we're going to attack the bigger guy first. He has 7 fight and 3 health. We can make 3 attacks against him. All right, let's do it. Let's attack him. So action number 1, we'll attack. So we're doing 5 to 7. We're going to spend 3 to go. We're going to do 4 to go 9 to 7. +1, so that'll deal 1 damage to him. Let's repeat the process. To go 9 to 7. -2, so that'll be another 2 damage. And let's go one more time. Like, this takes us a while to rebuild, but I mean, like, we have time to rebuild. -1, so this guy will die. This one will go into the victory display. We're going to do stealth. It's a free evade. 4 to 1. He'll be evaded, and we're going to get out of here. We're going to move up to Blasted Heath, I think. Whew. We can put clues on people. Alright, so I'm going to remove the Powder of Benghazi because it's not as important. End of the enemy phase. This guy's going to move. He's heading towards Cold Spring Glen. This bird is going to come chase me up here. He's going to ready. This is going to ready. We're going to draw a card and gain a resource. We got a dumb luck. 6. Okay. 1 brood of Yog-Sothoth down. 6. Took a lot of time, but that kind of seems to be the point, huh? That kind of seems to be the point. All right, Doom advances. Frozen in Fear. Cool, so we're probably going to try to just get rid of that. All right. Action number 1, 2, 3, and 4. So I get one of these, so 2. And then we're going to gain 8 more resources. Because that's how we win. We're going to test Frozen in Fear. I'm going to spend, we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to spend 4 resources to put us up to 5 to 3. Frozen in Fear is gone. This whippoorwill is going to make his way up here to me. The Brood of Yog-Sothoth, what's he going to do? He is going to move towards Devil's Hop Yard. What's his fastest way? It's this way. Okay. We're going to gain a resource and draw a card. Caught red-handed. Ready each enemy at your location or connecting location. Each hunter each hunter enemy at a connecting location moves the 1 location towards you. If no enemies move, shuffle this into the deck. Okay. Doom advances. Evil card is a whippoorwill. Get out of here, you dumb birds. Okay, so I really want this guy. I want to fight this guy. So we're going to do action number 1. We're going to move to Devil's Hop Yard. There's thick fog. Gain one of these at the start of my turn from Lone Wolf. I think I need to get farther away from these birds. So action number 2, we're going to head down here. I'm going to use Stealth as a free evade. 4 to 1. He'll be evaded. Action 3 is down here, and action 4 we're going to read from the Necronomicon, because this is what we got to do to win. End of turn, these birds are going to start making their way down toward me. Oh, sorry, wrong one. Let's see where this Brood of Yogg-Sothoth moves. Can he move to one of the play? I need him to move to 10 Acre Meadow or Devil's Hop Yard. And he's moving towards. Oh, he just comes and fights me. Cold Spring Glen. Oh, good. I can put stuff on him here. That's great news. We'll gain a resource and draw a card. The card we drew was Dr. Henry Armitage. I think I'm just going to use him for the resource symbols on him. I don't think anything else matters. Let's place a Doom on this. Draw a card. Surge. Each Brood of Yogg-Sothoth enemy play moves once towards you. Nah, not a problem. Can't play assets or events this round. I really want to take some damage on my Key of Ys. That's what I really want to have happen right now. Okay, let's fuck this guy up. Let's do a fight action against him to add 2 of my clues on him as well. Group limit once per game. So this one's been used, so we can't use Cold Spring Glen anymore. I'm just going to put this there to know that I used it. Oh, you guys can't even see that. It's a little die, just so I know I can't use it again. Let's attack him. So we're attacking 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're attacking for +2, so 5. 5 to 6. If I spend 3, I go to 8. 8 to 6? Ah, we're going to go to 9. 9 to 6. Oh, that's a fail. He doesn't have retaliate, so we're just going to do that again. We go 9 to 6. He'll take a damage. Let's repeat that process one more time. Because we're at 5, I need to spend 4. 9 to 6. Oh, baby. Nothing happens because there's no clues to find. He does die, though, which is very good. Which is very good. So I attacked 3 times. We're going to gain 2 with the Necronomicon to close things off. But now we have no Brood of Yogg-Sothoth, so what do we do? Right? What do we do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These guys come here. Goddamn birds. And a turn, we're going to gain a resource and draw a card. We drew Zebulon. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think Zebulon's worth playing. I honestly do. So we're going to probably play him. 5, evil card. Creature's tracks. You must either take 2 horror or spawn a set-aside Brood of Yogg-Sothoth at a random location. As much as I really want to power up this Key of Ys, I think the correct choice is spawning a Brood of Yogg-Sothoth because we need to... he's our last one. And if we beat him, then thanks to the power of Moxie and the Necronomicon, we're going to get through this okay. He spawns a 10 Acre Meadow. Okay, our turn. Game 1 of these. This should be gone. All right, action number 1. Zebulon. Action number 2. Let's start walking away from these birds. Action number 3, I think we're going to walk even further away from those birds. And we're going to gain 2 clues with the Necronomicon because, once again, that's how we win. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, these birds are going to, once again, chase after me in flight. Whoo, the whippoorwills. Whoo. And, he stays where he is. We'll draw a card and gain a resource. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Doom advances. Shuffle the encounter discard pile into the deck. Done and done. If there's a set-aside Brood of Yogg-Sothoth, the lead investigator reads the following out loud. There's not. So I suppose I could have I could have just taken the horror and pumped up Key of Yeast, but I'm quite confident that we'll be able to. I'm quite confident that we'll be able to take some horror damage somewhere in here and pump the key a bit. Each enemy gets +1 fight and +1 evade. So this guy is like the first one we fought. Our evil card is Sordid and Silent. If we end our turn here, we take 1 horror. Gain 1 of these to start. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Funnily enough, I think we do want to actually end our turn here and take 1 horror. So I think we just get 8 resources out of Necronomicon. Pump the Key of Yeast up, so we take the horror. These guys come to us. We're gonna have to discard a card from our hand. This guy moves to. If he moves to Devil's Hopyard, oh my god. He is. That is exactly where we needed him to go. Oh, no, because it's not. Oh, it is. It's not connected. So he comes down here. So it's not actually as good as I thought. We'll draw a card and gain a resource. Ooh, we drew a Lucky. I think I'm going to get rid of probably these lockpicks. I don't think I need any more clues. We're probably good to just go fight this guy, to be completely honest. We have 3 brain right now. First things first, we should see what our evil card is. Frozen in Fear. All right, that slows us down a bit. Frozen in Fear will slow us down a bit. Just put that there so we know. Go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Action number 4. I think we're just going to pump out the Necronomicon. We're going to test Frozen in Fear because we ended our turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. These Luckies should be up front because I'm keeping them for a reason. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going to spend 3 or just 2. That puts us up to 5 to 3. Now we'll spend 3. 6 to 3. -3. Cool. Frozen in Fear. No more. These birds are going to come chase me. Let's see where the Brood of Yog-Sothoth moves. If you could just move to a place that I can get to easily, that would be mucho apreciado. 10 Acre Meadow. He says, how about you and I meet in the rain and we fight? And I say, okay. Let's gain a resource, draw a card. We're going to discard a card. It's another copy of Moxie, not Muxie. I think we're going to get rid of probably Pickpocketing. Doom advances. Our evil card is... Oh, this guy really wanted to meet me in the rain for this final fight. So he has 8 attack and 3 health. Well, let's attack him. We have a lot of resources. This is what we're here for. So we have 3 brain to his 8. So we're going to place 1 clue on him, not from the location, but from this. So then we attack at 5 to 8. So I'm going to spend 5 more to bump us up to 10. 10 to 8. That sucks. That really sucks. We're going to do it again. Cool, that'll be a damage. And we'll repeat that one more time. Ooh, it immediately attacks me. All right, well, that's going to pump up my key. So he immediately attacked me. So if I'm reading this right, I should get an additional +2. So we have, I mean, if I'm wrong, let me know. But this is how I'm reading it because it's these stacks. So I had 10, 12 minus 3. So that'll do a damage to him. Those are 3 attacks. I'm out of resources. I think we're going to do a free evade. With the stealth, which is enough to walk away, and we're going to walk probably... This has been used. Probably to Cold Spring Glen. Alright, enemy phase. This guy comes over here. Where does this guy move? Please don't move to Cold Spring Glen. He goes to the Dunwich village. Hello. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll draw a card, and we have to discard a card. I'm going to discard... no, that emergency cache is just a better... Probably this backstab. Probably. We gain a resource. We will do an evil card. If there are no abomination enemies, ooh, he heals. This guy is our final boss fight. Well, he's making me work for it. He is making me work for it. Okay, well, we're going to do this emergency cache to bump that up to gain 3 resources. So we gain 1 from Lone Wolf, and then 3 more to put us up to 5. And then we have 4 actions, and we're just going to grab 6, 1. Oh no, we have 3 actions, sorry. So we were at 5, so we just add 6. And a turn, let's see where this guy moves. He goes back to the 10-acre meadow. We're going to gain a resource and draw a card. 5, 6, 7, 8. Doom advances. Can we get this final guy? Ooh, he's making it tough. All right, so I think we're going to move 1, 2, 8. And I think we're going to add 4 more resources to the pool. Because we're going to need to make like 4 attacks in a row against this guy. If we can get him up to Devil's Hop Yard, things are great. 5, 6, 7, 8. End of turn, these whippoorwills constantly fly after me. Let's see where the Brood of Yog-Sothoth goes. He heads over to the Watley Ruins. Doom advances, and we get an evil card. The Brood of Yog-Sothoth moves once towards me. You want a final fight? Part 2? We're going to get a final fight part 2. Oh, we got an avian thrall as well. Okay. So we have 4 attacks that we need to make against the Brood of Yog-Sothoth, or else we lose. And he has 9 attack. I can put another clue on him. So then we have 4, 5, 9 to 9. Oh, I'm feeling good about this. Because he has 9, so... Oh, he entered... I took 1 horror when he entered my location, so we're going to put that on Zebulon. Okay. We got to think long and hard about this. So he has 2, 3, 4 health. And he has 7, 8, 9 attack. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 9. So we're 9 to 9. So let's do it. I'm going to spend 3 to go... What even was that at? I don't even think I gained 1 a thing. We're just going to go, say I have 5. Spend 3. We're going to go 12 to 9. Attack 1. That's a hit. I need more dice. If only he didn't full heal. Oopsie, this doesn't go in there. All right, we're going to commit Dr. Henry Armitage, and then 2 more of these to go 13 to 9. That'll be some damage. We're going to commit Moxie, Smuggled Goods, and 2 more of these to go 13 to 9 again. All right, we got to make 1 more attack. Then we're just going to spend 4 of those to go 13 to 9. Okay, he's dead. Defeat. If there are no copies of Brood of Yog-Sothoth in play or set aside, advance. As you complete the incantation, the foul creature cries out with a raucous, inhuman voice. It rumbles and cracks, the syllables of it croaking far from English. As its cry plays out, the creature shrinks upon itself, and then, with little warning, poof, it's gone. All that remains is the foul stench and a repulsive mark that mars the vegetation where the beast once stood. Resolution number 2. Load campaign. Finn runs fast. Scenario resolution. Oh, I must go through setup. I already did that. I just accidentally closed it. Finish setup. Scenario resolution. Resolution 2. 0 Brood escaped. We have 5 in the victory display. 3 from this. 2 from Sharon's Obel. Hello. After slaying what seems to be the last of the rampaging monsters, you retreat. You retreat to Zebulon's home, exhausted and rattled by your experience. Remove the powder of Ibn Ghazi from the deck for the investigator who has it in his or her deck. Finish scenario. Boom. Okay. So, I'll be on, like, once again, gotta put down the addendum that we are playing this on easy 0.5 difficulty, so things are going to be easier. Things are just going to be easier, right? Although this was like a perfect storm of things working out for me with the Necronomicon, Moxie, and then also the Key of Ys and Zebulon Whately. Things worked out. Every item I needed, I got. And the resources made it so that I could actually use Moxie to fight. I mean, when I started workshopping this whole campaign idea, I knew this one was going to be a challenge for Finn. So I thought, what better than building my deck specifically for it? I don't know how the next one's going to go. I don't have a lot of way to fight things, as you can tell. I usually just run away from stuff, judging by these 2 whippoorwills that followed me everywhere. So, yeah, that's going to be interesting to see. This next one, I think, could be a defeat. But I'm hoping we get to Lost in Time and Space and see what happens. What was I going to say? Key of Ys seems strong. I also worry that, like, so my abilities, you may take an additional action during your turn, which can only be used to evade. I'm assuming I can do that for stealth because it is technically an evade action. I don't know if that's right or wrong. If I'm doing it wrong, please let me know in the comments, because I would love to know. Because then I could, when I play this guy with Travis and Bryn, I can do better next time if I play him. So yeah, thank you for watching. If you like this video, click that like button below. I love you. And as always, GG's.